Hi, all. I hope this is working. I'm trying out something this summer, and I wanted to just send you a short note on this class. You know, when you take a class, like the first thing you should always do is say, "What is this class about?" I'm kind of an advocate of the big picture. You know, instead of doing a million problems, I want you to walk away with something more than that and say, "Oh, what is statistics about?" So you might ask yourself, why are we studying statistics? What is statistics and why is it important? Like, why are we doing this? I don't know if you have an answer for that, but the reason why we're doing it is because there's a lot of important information we want to know. Like, do medications work? How are we going to know that? You know, the economies of scale. How do you know if somebody's going to buy your product? There's a million different things, and they're important. You know, we want to collect data and we want to know, but what does that have to do with statistics? Well, um, what if I want to sell, I don't know, a textbook, and I want to know, are people going to use this? Or I want to sell, you know, red cars. Do people want to buy that? And before I invest a lot of money, I want to ask that to, like, let's say 24 to 50-year olds, what's the problem? The problem is I don't have the time or the money or even the possibility of asking all of those people whether they're going to buy a product. I don't have a possibility of testing a vaccine or a medication on the entire population to see if it works or not. I can't do that. Most things are like that. We want to know the answers, but we just don't have the resources, or maybe it's even impossible to know that. What's the average IQ of someone in the United States? How would we find that? Well, we could ask, you know, test everybody, and we would find the average. But the truth is, that's impossible. We can't do that. We can't do that. So we have to come up with a method to estimate. We're going to take a sample, right? We're going to have a population. You know, maybe that's all adults in the U.S. We want to know what's the average IQ. Is there an average? Is there an actual average of an IQ of the adults in the U.S.? There is. There is an actual number. It's real. But we'll never know what that is, right? We just are not going to know that. So we're going to take a subset of that, and that's the sample, right? This is the population, and this is the sample, and this kind of hidden number is called the population parameter. And that's what we're interested in. We're interested in the population parameter. And we're going to estimate that using sample data. We're going to take a bunch of data, and we're going to take, in this case, we're going to take the average of that sample, and we are going to calculate a statistic. That's what a statistic is. It's based not on the population, but on the sample. When somebody says the word statistic, what they're talking about is a calculation. In mathematics, it's called a function. It's the function of sample data, and we're gonna take that data, a sample, and we're gonna calculate the statistic, and use that to estimate the population parameter. That's what this class is about. It's about estimating population parameters. And the way you do that is with a sample. And the calculation from the sample is a statistic. And get that in your head. Every time you hear that word, you think, oh, that's a calculation from sample data. And we're going to estimate the population parameter. So that's what this class is about. This is an intro to statistics. So keep that in mind too as you kind of make your picture about what this class is about. It's an introduction to statistics. And we'll talk more about that in the next video.